It was supposed to be a peaceful retreat. Jason had been working tirelessly in the city and decided to escape the noise for a weekend of tranquility in the countryside. The Airbnb listing promised secluded charm and breathtaking views. The photos were idyllic, a cozy cottage surrounded by rolling hills. The reviews were glowing, though a bit sparse. Jason arrived late in the evening, the sun sinking into the horizon, painting the sky with hues of orange and purple. The cottage was just as described, if not more picturesque in person. The wooden beams, the rustic decor, and the creaky floors gave it an undeniable charm. But the first night, something felt off. As Jason unpacked, he heard faint scratching sounds. Thinking it was a rodent, he made a mental note to inform the host the next day. However, as the night wore on, the noises grew louder. Scratches turned into thuds. Doors creaked open and slammed shut, though the wind outside was non-existent. Jason brushed it off, attributing it to the house settling. That is until he heard the voices. Soft, almost inaudible murmurs filled the air, seeming to come from the walls themselves. He strained to listen, his heart pounding. Words weren't clear, but the tone was unmistakable, angry and desperate. By the second day, the events escalated. His belongings were moved when he wasn't looking. The bathroom mirror fogged up despite no running water, revealing a chilling message: "Get out." Determined to understand what was happening, Jason began searching for clues. In the living room, he found a dusty guest book tucked away on a shelf. The entries were decades old, and the most recent one stopped abruptly. There was no mention of the current owner, whose name was listed in the Airbnb app. Curiosity turned into dread when Jason stumbled upon a newspaper clipping wedged between the pages of a book. The headline read, "Local woman found dead in countryside cottage fire." The date was 3 years ago. Jason froze. The photo accompanying the article was unmistakably of the Airbnb host. Realization dawned upon him. The Airbnb had been abandoned, and its listings, reviews, bookings, everything were a ghostly trap. That night, Jason confronted the entity, shouting into the void, demanding answers. The voices grew louder, overlapping, an incomprehensible cacophony. He fled the cottage in the middle of the night, not daring to look back. When Jason tried to call Airbnb to report the listing, it had vanished. No record of the cottage existed on the platform. The only evidence of his stay was the haunting memories etched into his mind. Jason would never forget the faint whisper he heard as he sped away. "You were lucky this time."